hours all day, going in on the beat.
What's up, guys? It's your host, Joel, with another Mix It Up Reactions here with another guest host. Our guest host, our favorite guest host, Lucy LeNoir.
Hey, what's up? It me.
So we're going to make this quick because I don't want to get hit with a commercial again. So we're going to be doing, well, you introduce this one.
So this is 21. This is because we're talking about K-pop.
Yeah.
And then this is one of the very first K-pop videos that I ever saw in my whole life. I remember being, I think I was in culinary school at this time. So I was actually living in Austin. And I remember I had a dude friend, shout out Jeremy, chef now, beautiful chef, wonderful chef. He's in San Antonio. Anyway, so he's the one that started showing me K-pop. I didn't know it was a thing. I was just like you know what I mean? Like if it wasn't like if it wasn't like horribly brutal, I wasn't interested in it. And then he was like, here's this. And I was like, it just like blew my mind. It's like super extra. I could not stop watching this video. Like literally over and over again. Fantastic video. Everything's super extra. There's also a girl in here. Her name is CL, and she's like the leader, you know?
Yeah. She's
the one that broke off, and she is like kind of more hip hoppy now. And she's got like a song with Riff Raff and like Paul Wall or something, I think.
Riff Raff, really?
Yeah, Riff Raff, yeah. And it's called Dr. Pepper, and the song slaps. Like,
okay, I need to check it out then.
Slaps so hard. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a request from Lucy LeNoir. We might have to watch it.
It's a good song. It's just like vibey. Anyway, so this is one of the very first K-pop videos that I like ever saw in my whole life. I was so impressed by it. I was like, man, y'all are just like super extra. And that's like my whole life. You know, I'm just like loud and extra. So this was like, I was like, oh my God, these are my people. Like they understand.
I found my people.
I was like, these people are super extra. All the outfits are like crazy, whatever. And yeah,
I mean, it looks like she has a WWE wrestling belt on her shoulder.
She does, and she's got like the big like
studded one,
black metal like arm braces. Or I'm like, yeah.
So we're like looking at like it's the little thumbnail that's on it. No, we're trying not to get a commercial. Well, let's go ahead and watch this thing.
We're gonna find out.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification when new things are coming out. Check out the Patreon.
Yes.
Check out the check out the links in the description. As H would say, click a button.
Click a button. Or
Let's
else.
Go ahead and get into it. Or else. You can't threaten me.
All right, so this is 21. I Am the Best is the name of the song. Swaggy. Super swaggy. Let's go.
It is a WWE belt.
It is, bro. Nega che chalaga. I think. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I've been saying it for like 11 years now. Yeah. I hope I'm right.
Well, I hit subtitles.
Dancing. I love it. And that's CL with the long hair. Oh my God. Ooh, okay.
There's so much leather.
I know. Well, it's latex, first of all.
Yeah, latex, of course. Leather would look like a couch. Latex shiny.
She's so cute. So I'm like, it's all so extra.
Yeah.
I love this.
That was dope. That is you.
Right? I literally had so many people like, you gotta look like her. I wanna like shuffle so bad.
Well, I can tell you the captions are not good, but it's okay.
That's okay. She's so cute. All of them. I was just like, man, they're so cool. She's like 11 years old.
They're like out of this world for real.
This is one of the biggest like girl K-pop bands like literally ever at that time. So a big deal. I wonder how many views this has.
What this one gets?
How many views do you think it's like? Just guessing. This came out for
How long ago was this?
11 years ago.
That is tricky. I can't really guess. Okay, that's pretty dope.
That's her.
사람들은 다 알아서 알아봐 아무나 잡고 물어봐 누가 제일 잘 나가 내가 제일 잘
And then this. I love this so much.
Okay.
I want to yell. I love the, of course, I love this aesthetic so much. The hair horns, lots of spikes, chains, like the, oh my God, it's so good.
I'm amazed that they're mixing that many things together that actually work.
But check this out. The Mixolydian scale, like Egyptian.
It's kind of hard to see what type of, how is that done? Did they cut strips in it? It's really messing with my eyes.
So sick.
Because it looks like it's a tough leather and it's not. It's messing with me. Yeah, they do whatever they want. They're like comic characters. It's awesome.
They're so cool. I don't think they do anything anymore. CL's like doing her own thing, but man, I was just like,
oh my God.
Okay, so
I watched this video about 100,000 times.
when you said that they were like extra, I was like, okay, so a little bit more than you. No,
It's
no,
like-
that's goddess level of extra where it's like, hey, let's make a video that makes people confused.
Let's do
But at the
literally
same time,
everything.
Entertains the shit out of them.
Yes, there's so many more K-pop videos that I could show you.
Dude,
that are
I
like,
know that there's so
fantastic.
many.
And the videos, like literally, I remember in LA, me and Haunter were watching videos at this Korean chicken place. And it was my first time having Korean chicken. And they had like hella TVs, like literally
Yeah.
anywhere you sat, you could see a TV just playing videos. And I remember sitting there and I was like, all of these videos are amazing.
Yeah.
Like all of the videos are like, they're walking on like cars and shit and like floating in the sky and like in a UFO underwater. I'm like, what is going on? They never make sense, but they look sick. I'm like, do it.
Dude,
Do it.
I honestly think that for the past like 20 years, maybe longer, like they have been secretly building their arsenal of skills. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when Squid Games came out and everyone saw that and lost their fucking minds, I went, you guys have not watched enough.
That was
They
fantastic.
have so many movies and television shows that will trip your brain apart.
I love that though. It makes you think a little bit. You know what I mean?
Parasite was amazing.
I've seen, yes.
That was an amazing movie.
Yes.
I mean, didn't it win all the awards? Like the Oscars and everything?
Which it should.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was an amazing movie, but
well
like,
deserved.
I mean, like, well, a lot of other countries, like, and I think what it boils down to is, yes, I have talked to some people from different countries who are like, you know, it's the language barrier. And I said, yeah, it is. Because my three favorite movies, like not of all time, because I don't really believe in a great of all time. I love a lot of shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, same.
But like the movies that I like watching over and over and over. One of them is Ip Man with Danny.
Oh my God. Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
Okay. When I first saw that, I saw it in like Walmart stores all the time, right? And I was like, man, I'm seeing this movie everywhere. And I'm like, I don't see anybody watching or telling me about it.
Right.
Just it's all over every store.
Sick.
So I buy it. I go home. I watch it. And I already knew Danny from, what was it, Blade 2 or something like that. He played a minor character in it.
Right.
And when I watched him in that, I went, that is by far one of the best fucking well-written, well-shot movies I've ever seen.
I can agree with that.
And then when I was younger, my first taste of anime was Ronin Warriors, which I absolutely adored.
Never seen it.
Honestly, it made me like Power Rangers came after. Voltron probably came out around the same time, but it was robots.
So I don't think I was alive at that time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Chuckles. And I just hit the camera again. I don't care, whatever.
Whatever.
Thank you. Aich does this too. So you're just doing everything Aich is doing. It's like,
that's so weird.
Make fun of Joel's age.
I'm just his sister. I'm his sister.
Okay.
It's fine.
So
We're
like,
related.
and what's funny is those shows actually were made like a decade before I saw them. That's just the English translation.
So it like came over here after that. Yeah.
That's why a lot of people, when they got stuff in America, would be like, man, this looks like old cartoons.
Yes.
It's like, because it is.
Did you know that they did that with the toys too?
Yeah.
Like they sent over like a shitload of like old toys, like here with what was the main like Voltron?
Voltron, I loved though. I didn't care.
And they had like I watched like a TV, like whatever documentary thing on it. They sent like a bunch of old ones over here and people were losing their shit. Like, oh my God, this is sick.
Which is genius to get rid of old toys. And
I'm like, damn, that's pretty smart. But it was talking about like how inconsistent they were and like the stickers were like play strong or whatever. But
no, that's definitely true.
That's kind of cool.
That's definitely true.
It's kind of cool though. Like the imperfections, so you know? I love that. I
think the first like taste of anime in a modern world, like you saw Naruto, that was very, it was kid, you know,
God,
which by the way, the later years Naruto, way better.
Really?
Oh, way better. More dark, way darker.
My brother was
Naruto.
Like, yeah, my brother literally,
and
I wanted
to
murder
Boruto,
him.
And it's even darker.
Oh, wow. My brother was like obsessed with Naruto. So I'm just like, oh God.
No, it gets real dark when he comes back.
What's the other one? Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my God. That was a long time ago. Bro. That was just kid stuff though.
Jesus. That was
the cards, which it was an interesting game, but it was like
I played it a couple times. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
It's an interesting game.
It was cool. I actually enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie.
The heart of the cards. Yeah. Like that's how that got.
All right, cool. Blue eyes, red dragon, or whatever.
But in all honesty, if you want to go back to old school animation, that's just roll out, like just Transformers, man. Come on now.
I love it.
I saw the old school movie that came out, and I remember when I saw that, I went, my mom was like, what is it? I want to buy a bunch of toys that you're going to be annoyed with for years because your sister buys them for me on my birthday. Like, that's what happened.
Like, are you ready to spend all your money for the next several years?
Like, she bought, because she would get me my Transformer toys for my birthday or Christmas or whatever. And that's what she would give me every Christmas. She knew exactly what I liked, and that's what she would get me.
There you go.
And she got me one that my mom immediately went,
oh, no.
And it was Shockwave, or I can't remember his name, but he turned into a gun.
Oh, no.
It was like, and my mom went,
nope. That's going in the garbage immediately.
Thanks, sis. Like, yeah. So many times my mom would say something like, oh, he's tired. He needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Here, he's going to sleep on his hammer.
Right on the chainsaw. But, my very favorite anime of all time is Inuyasha. 1000%.
I did love Inuyasha.
I
I loved Inuyasha because it was very simple. His power open struggle. It was like, you know, it would take about a season and a half, but then he'd get a new wave or a new.
Yes.
Oh, I can't remember how they said it in subtitles as opposed to English. Crushing wave. No, it was like.
Oh,
what was
Tetsaiga.
Tetsaiga.
Or is that the other? What's the other one? Iron Reaver Soul Stealer.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, the English version. Yeah, because I watched both versions of it.
Yes, I've never seen the actual
what was the power of the lead asshole? It was like miasma or something like that.
Yes,
there's miasma in the air.
Yeah. Yep, sure enough.
And
almost killed the priest and stuff. Y'all need to watch Inuyasha.
And the priest would constantly call him dog boy and stuff. I always laughed at that. And his brother was a dick too.
Yeah. Oh, I want to date Sesshomaru real bad. Like I literally, yes, that's like my anime boyfriends are Inuyasha and Sesshomaru 1000%. Like I actually wanted to do a female Sesshomaru cosplay. Because he's very effeminate already. And I was like, I really want to do that.
Which is
funny. I've never done it, but I think I want to.
So your thing is effeminate priest guy and then bear-like dog boy guy. Like you have a range, or if that's just the two spectrums. I mean, anything in between is no.
There's
that's pretty crazy.
I
like that.
I like it.
No, well, okay. My not really a crush because I was a grown man when I saw it, but one of my favorite anime, because I love Full Metal Alchemist, because I hadn't watched anime for a while.
It was so
good.
And
then I saw that and I went, oh, this is such a good show. And then they redid it again with Brotherhood because it wasn't like the original manga.
Right.
And I watched both and I was like, okay, well, out of both, there's parts of it I like on either one.
Yep.
If they put those together, it would have been a perfect show.
Right.
But because some of that show was really dark.
There's a lot of it that was like kind of depressing a little bit. I was like, oh, I'm like 9 watching it. I'm like, ooh.
Like the what was it? Nina?
Yes.
Come on now.
Yeah,
that was. Oh, it's your sister Nina. Edward. And I'm just like, I'm gonna cry right now. That was a 6-year-old. What's wrong with you?
I know. It's crazy.
Edward. So creepy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you should check out that too. But my favorite one was probably Bleach.
Oh, I loved Bleach.
They just started back up, by the way.
Really?
They're finally doing 1,000-Year Blood Rain War or whatever.
You know what?
On the manga.
I still haven't seen the Cowboy Bebop. They did did like a live action thing.
You know what? Okay, a lot of people either talked mess or loved it to death.
Yes.
I will tell you this.
I've heard both sides.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
If you take it in account like you did Alita Battle Angel.
Okay.
Where it's its own thing.
Right. It's like related, but
it's got a lot of things that are very similar.
Right.
But it's just gonna go a little bit in its own direction.
It's got its own little,
because it's not, it can't be 1,000 set manga. It has to be like literally like 10 episodes or 4 episodes or 6 or whatever they do.
Right.
And like Alita, I think James Cameron did an amazing job on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I expected that movie to be garbage because most anime shows are come on out.
Not good.
Ghost in the Shell. That was so bad. It's
like a live fart.
And she did good acting, but it just didn't match. It didn't feel right. It wasn't the same.
The energy is like not. Yeah.
Even when the actress in was it Charlize Theron knew Aeon Flux was going to fall.
Oh my God.
She knew it was going to be horrible.
I still haven't watched that whole movie.
I watched that
ever.
I watched that at midnight every night whenever it came on Adult Swim, the actual anime of it.
Right.
That was a way darker and messed up show.
Yeah.
And the live action should have reflected that.
I kind of like that they're kind of like psychologically a little messed up. You know what I mean?
A lot of those animes? My God,
I'm
yes.
like, damn, y'all are like, I'm like 9 years old, like contemplating my existence and shit. I'm like, oh.
when you get into the ones that are like just 13 episodes and they know just 13 episodes. So we're going to go
way
real weird with
it. Way weird, way
like
fast.
Like Elfen Lied?
I've never seen
17 or was it Elfen Lied? No. What was it?
I got nothing.
Kill La Kill is good.
I don't know. Nothing.
You need to watch it. You would.
What is it?
Kill La Kill.
Kill
LA Kill.
Oh, okay.
Search that. And the lead kind of reminds me of you.
Oh, okay. Well, now I have to watch it.
And then there's another one that reminds me too. Oh, it's such a freaking weird one. It was like a robot grew out of him. I don't remember what it's a very weird anime.
Okay.
And it's Fooly Cooly. It is an insane anime.
Never heard.
One of the characters is a bass player
related to Rusty Cooley
and
at all?
No, and she uses the well, unless he's Japanese and but she uses her bass player as a weapon.
Oh, nice.
Her bass as a weapon.
That's sick.
And she rides a moped and she's insane.
That's dope.
And she tortures the lead character, even though she his friend.
I need to watch this.
Fooly Cooly, I think is what it's called. It is crazy. There's so many animes that are insane.
They get weird. They get very weird.
Japanese writers could actually write some TV shows here because I think they would break the mold.
I think so too. It's so expected, like everything that's going to happen.
But I don't think America could deal with it because America's we like this certain thing, sitcom, blah, blah. Yeah. And it takes a lot of people just going, can I just do my own thing? And they go, yeah, I guess do it your own. Yeah. I don't care. And then it becomes the most popular TV show. And
they didn't even want Squid Game to exist.
Replicate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even want Squid Game to exist. Did you know that there was I forget the number, but it was turned down 19 times or something like that to be made into an actual show. And people were like, what the fuck? This is a horrible, what is this, dude? No, this is so complicated.
It's right on key with all of the best animes that exist. That type of feeling and flavor, which is
just
uncertainty.
Yes. Intense. That honestly,
Assassination Classroom would be kind of that same feeling.
Oh my God. I'm like, man, what's another thing that I've seen that's crazy like that? Oh man. Before Oh,
Gray
what's
Man,
it
too.
called?
Chainsaw Man is the newest one.
Katniss. I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips, and I'm
so
like,
insane.
I'm like, what is wrong with these people?
So insane.
Who made this?
And
first of all,
you think when you look at it, you're like, well, this is a weird, goofy premise, and you watch it, and you're like, oh my god, that actually makes perfect sense. Why that happened?
So weird.
And you're like, how did that make
so
sense?
Weird.
How did they make that make sense?
But Battle Royale. Have you seen that? It was before. Oh my god, I can't think of like the American version of it. Hunger Games. It's like. I think I don't want to be wrong.
No. Don't. Yeah.
It is.
I can look it up.
Yeah. I'm like, it is the first version of the Hunger Games. It was like the original one.
So like even before the books were made?
I guess so. Cause it was made
That would make me very angry if someone wrote it in a manga.
It's not it was a movie.
Oh, okay.
But it was like the craziest concept ever. And now it's like the Hunger Games is literally like basically the same thing. It's just an Americanized version of it.
Someone made a comment that honestly, the Hunger Games has been written many times because Maze Runner is very close to a lot of that same style.
I've never seen that.
It's just basically the same premise of let's put a bunch of codes in a place that might kill them.
Oh, see that? We gonna find out. That one was crazy. Yeah. Very, very interesting.
That's why I like Japanese animation, and I love a lot of Korean shows, TV shows, and movies because they think outside the effing box. They're not trying to recreate something special that made money.
They want to do something that's never been done before.
And the only times that gets done is when a studio doesn't care what's happening and they're just trying to fill a slot. Yeah. Like Firefly.
Yeah.
No one expected that to be anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was actually a really good show. And I wish it had gone on longer. But I'm glad it didn't for one reason, because that movie that came out, Serenity, was dope.
It's related to that?
It is a direct sequel.
Oh, it's the same. I never knew that.
It was actually really well done. Think of it like Firefly, but with a budget.
Okay. I see.
I mean, they wrapped up the entire story. Like, I didn't expect Joss Whedon to do that. Plus,
good for you.
Oh, honestly, I kind of don't like Joss Whedon now because he's kind of an asshole.
Oh,
you haven't heard all that stuff?
No.
All the Justice League stuff and everything else?
No.
People cursed him out and said he'd like cussed him out all the time.
What?
He screamed at a pregnant woman.
What?
Like all kinds of crazy shit.
So he's just a douche. Wow.
But he was under a lot of stress with Buffy and everything else.
What did that pregnant woman do, though? No, I'm just kidding.
She wanted to be pregnant.
Horrible thing to say.
That's what it was. She wanted to be pregnant.
That sucks.
And he was like, fucking up my schedule. Like, at least that's what Charisma Carpenter says.
What a douche. You're a douche. I hope he watches this.
And it got to the point where even he was like, oh, I never said anything this stuff. Why are y'all taking out of proportion? But like the youngest girl was on Buffy.
Yeah.
There was a rule that was written in that said he can't be alone in a room with her, which immediately makes me think there's something real fucked up wrong with that dude.
Oh, no. It's we ain't even going to go into that.
Yeah, we're not going to go into it. It's too much negativity.
It is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
I will say it is rampant and ridiculous.
Other than that, he's made some good TV shows and shit. It's hard to really do that.
Yeah.
All of the people that worked with him made great TV shows and movies. There you go.
There you go. Fantastic.
They did a great job.
A great job.
Sarah Michelle Gellar was my first celebrity crush.
Oh, she's so pretty too.
She's so cute,
great.
But strong and fierce. Yes. Maybe that's why I am the way I am. Maybe more dudes should have been watching Buffy during that time. Not been douchebags.
I love Buffy.
I love Buffy too. And
Angel.
Angel.
I was sick. I never watched Angel.
It's actually much darker, but way better. Well, I don't know. Buffy season 6, it gets pretty dark.
I literally have not watched that since I was like a child. So.
Netflix, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Know what I'm going to be doing? So. Something. It's on something.
It's on something.
It's on something. We're going to find out.
Or Hulu or something, whatever. So we want to thank Lucy LeNoir for coming by and doing these 3 awesome videos.
Yes. More to come in the future.
Go ahead and tell us what you're doing, what you're working on, what you got.
So I'm working on recording an EP with Haunter, which is fantastic. We're going to be putting out a little thing at some point. I can't say any more than that, but we're doing a thing.
We're doing a thing. It's going to get done.
Yeah, it's it's a whole.
Well, you've been putting out some stuff every now and then.
I wish I could say something, but
it's okay.
Yeah, but if y'all want to check out my stuff,
I will say that sometimes when you guys do stuff, it's like hard to find your website because I had this issue. I was like, You call themselves Haunter because of a Pokemon? Is that what's happening? Like, you wouldn't believe. I know you had to have heard that 15 million times.
It actually came. So the name came from my guitarist Noma having like sleep paralysis. And so the name Haunter, because it was like he was being haunted, right? And I was like, like Haunter is a Pokemon, right? He's like, is it? I was like, yeah, dude. That was my first thought. I was like, why are we naming? Yeah, right? I was like, why are we naming this after a Pokemon?
Which honestly, I thought it was actually kind of cool.
I want to start this band Mewtwo, like
which is dangerously close to the Me Too movement.
Oh my god! Yeah, he had no idea. So
that's so funny.
I
thought that was the joke because it was like Haunter isn't real. He's not real. He's a Pokemon.
I mean, I never thought about it that way, but we are real. But the website is hunterisn'treal.com. If you want to go subscribe to us, if you want to follow us, if you want to look at our stuff, there's some videos up. There may or may not be another video coming out at some point this year.
Okay, well, cool.
So check it out, hunterisn'treal.com.
And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And if you will, buy a hoodie or a t-shirt or mostly a hoodie or something. Do something. Click some buttons. We got some stuff in the description. Check out the Patreon. Help support the channel if you will, because we can get OBS software and watch more international videos. And you can see the titles we're looking at. Yes. And y'all can stop commenting.
Yes.
And I should read your titles that you prefer.
Yes.
We got to pick what we got to pick, man.
Got to pick it unless you send money. So go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, dude. Yeah, like all aggressive. I'm like,
do it now, bro.
Patreon. Yo, look it up. Run me my money on the Patreon.
That's so horrible.
I'm like, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys so much for the support. He's an amazing person. So
love you guys. Have fun. Talk to you later.
Bye.